We've all been there, that feeling of being misunderstood. It's like a quiet storm inside, a knot of frustration that tightens with every dismissive word. I remember once I shared a struggle with friends, a vulnerability I wrestled with for weeks. Instead of understanding, I got advice, quick fixes, and well-meaning but hurtful comparisons. Their words weren't cruel, but they weren't what I needed. Their judgments, however superficial, made me question myself even more. It's amazing how quickly a bridge of connection can crumble into a wall of misunderstanding. We crave to be seen, heard, and understood for who we are, not for who others want us to be. But sometimes, the people closest to us, the ones we yearn for validation from, are the ones who struggle the most to see past their own perceptions. It's a painful paradox, one that can leave us feeling lost and alone in a room full of familiar faces. Arguments, healthy disagreements, they're all part of life. But have you ever been in a heated discussion where you feel like you're speaking a different language? You repeat yourself, trying to convey your point, but the message gets lost in translation. The frustration mounts and you start to question your own sanity. Is it me? Am I not explaining it well enough? It's exhausting, this constant need to justify and defend your experiences. Over time, it chips away at your confidence, making you hesitant to share your authentic self. The silence becomes easier than the struggle for validation. But that silence, as tempting as it may seem, can be just as damaging. It creates a distance, a chasm of unspoken words and unacknowledged emotions that can be difficult to bridge. Growing up with a parent who thrives on being the center of attention can be challenging. It's like living in the shadow of their constant need for validation and praise. Their insecurities become your own, their need for attention a constant drain on your emotional energy. You learn to shrink yourself, to downplay your accomplishments so as not to outshine them. This dynamic can plant a seed of doubt deep within you. You start to question your worth, wondering if you're good enough, interesting enough, worthy of love and attention. The constant comparison, even if unspoken, takes its toll. You crave their approval but learn to settle for crumbs of attention, fleeting moments of recognition that never quite fill the void. The yearning for authentic connection is a human need, as essential as breathing. We long to be seen, truly seen for who we are, flaws and all. But what happens when the people in our lives only seem to reach out when they need something? When their love feels conditional, transactional even? It's a painful realization, one that can leave you feeling used and unappreciated. We deserve more than just being someone to lean on, someone to vent to, someone to fix their problems. We deserve to be celebrated, supported, and loved unconditionally. It's time to set boundaries, to walk away from relationships that drain us, and seek out those that nourish our souls. We deserve to be surrounded by people who see our worth, who cherish our vulnerability, and who celebrate our authentic selves. We deserve to be loved not for what we can do for others, but for the beautiful, messy, perfectly imperfect beings that we are.